Hi again, folks. In this video, let's take a look at an article I wanted to show you guys on heading into the deadline. There was a very interesting article. I was going to bring this up even yesterday, but I was too caught up with the game and all sorts of things, so I had to do it today. Let's take a look at it coming up. Another article in The Athletic. God, I've been really getting more and more into The Athletic, I gotta say. So, there's an article here, John Vogl, of course. Very interesting one. I found this really good. And look, I'll just start throwing the clips at you and we'll just talk about it, okay? Let's take a look at the first clip. Facing the unknown at the trade deadline, the Sabres are proud of their growing culture. We are brothers. I can see right there why Adams didn't want to tear it apart. You know, he just didn't want to tear it apart. Even if we lose some low draft picks, he didn't want to tear it apart. So it's just one of those things, guys, really, that we're going to just have to see how we close the season up. I'll tell you what, if we win 30 games this year, it was well worth it then, as far as I'm concerned. I want this team to get back to respectability at all costs, even this year. Even this year. I know it's a bad year, but even this year. Okay, first clip. There's, I believe, 4 more clips. Here we go. Alex Tuck knows all about it. I've already seen the camaraderie in our room, the trade acquisition said. We love being around each other, and it's a great group to be a part of. I've said it before, they've accepted me like family, and it's been an unbelievable experience. Veterans always get credit for helping build something special, and their mentorship is indeed vital. But the Sabres' future is the younger guys, including a six-pack of Dahlin, Cousins, Krebs, Jokiharju, Mittelstadt, Samuelsson. And they know they are just as important to the culture build as the experienced players. This is our group, 24-year-old Tage Thompson said. Everybody believes in each other and wants to compete and work for each other. You know, guys, the more we get to know this team, the more I like them. This is going to go down as one of my favorite Sabres teams. I might do a video one day on my favorite Sabres teams that missed the playoffs. This probably be number one. This team, this year. This team's special. It is. There's just something so real about them, you know? There really is. Forget the wins and losses. If you disconnect that and you just look at the character that's in that dressing room and what a team's supposed to be about, we have it. You know, we just don't have the wins yet. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. All right, next clip. And let me open it. Here we go. Cousins says it's because they share a common goal. We're not about ourselves, the 21-year-old said. We're about bringing this team to success and bringing the city a Stanley Cup. That's our goal. We're not all about personal stuff. We want to come together to do this the right way, and we want to win a Stanley Cup. And that is what I want to hear. Yeah. That's the kind of stuff I love to hear. Is guys, yeah, these guys haven't even played a playoff game in their careers, and they're talking about in the Stanley Cup, winning a Stanley Cup in the future, getting into a Stanley Cup finals, and you know, they can envision it, they believe it. This team believes in themselves, guys. It's different. Different since Jack's gone. I said it months ago, we had to move this guy. Said it, I knew I was right. God, we needed to move him so badly. Oh my God. You know, Jack would have stopped this from happening, what you're reading right here. Would have. Ugh, I get mad thinking about it. 2 more clips, here we go. Let me open it. Okay. It's definitely on the way up, Pizik said. It's very exciting to see the roster the way it is right now. Whatever changes that come, it's going to be an exciting team to watch, be a part of. Who knows? The roster for Wednesday's game against Pittsburgh will be different than the ones Buffalo's used to during its trip in Western Canada. The team could get even younger if Jack Quinn and JJ Peterka replace traded players. See, they were assuming there'd be traded players. Regardless of who's in the lineup, the Sabres want to keep building a camaraderie. There are still 19 games after the deadline, nearly 1/4 of the 82-game season, leaving plenty of time for continued growth on and off the ice. That says a lot. That, you know, I think the guys were sad and I really think that Adams is very close to this bunch. He's just not a GM with an office door saying general manager. I think he's friends with a lot of these guys, and I think they're so tight off the ice. My God, you can see, just by reading articles and hearing interviews, and it's so different, the culture now. It's so different, guys, so different. All right, one more clip and then some final thoughts on all this. Here we go. So as the Sabres see teammates come and go, the ones who remain are tasked with helping the team reach its potential. They've been up for it so far, at least off the ice. That's what the return to prominence has to start. Where the return to prominence has to start. It's been awesome to see, and it's been something that can't be faked, Okposo said. It's something that has to happen when it's supposed to. It's not like you can force that. You're not going to force guys to hang out together, do things together. It's something that's happened very organically and naturally, and that's what I'm most proud of as one of the leaders on the team. We still have a long way to go, Okposo said. This isn't a finished product by any means. We're going to have to continue to take steps throughout the rest of this year and over the next few. And that makes a lot of sense, all that to me, guys, why we made no deals today. I mean, that's the best sense I can make of it. They didn't want to bust up something that's winning, something that's really, they believe, maybe on the rise. If the Sabres lose 6 of the next 7 games, then maybe it backfired, yes. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how things unfold. We're going to have to see how this plays out now in the games coming up. Because as you've seen in the last video, we got a monster of a schedule to close the season. But guys, that to me it's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise that we have so many playoff teams we got to face now. Because this gives us the opportunity in our dressing room to go out and wreck other teams. It gives us that opportunity. How can we not be excited about that, right? Seriously. I'm looking forward to these games upcoming. Yes, even if we get slaughtered in some of them, even if we look bad in some of them. But what if we don't? 19 games. What if we went 10-5-4 to close the season, guys? Then what? Then we have a lot of decisions in July, believe it or not. We do. Who do we keep? We have to look more and more. If we finished out the season something like 14-6-4 the last 20, and I know that's a stretch, don't get me wrong, but what if? It's possible. We haven't played the games yet. People say, oh, they'll never do that. Well, show me your crystal ball. I don't have one. And if you're claiming to have one, at least give me proof if you're going to say they'll never do that. Give me the proof, and that's it. And I'll take it. You know what I mean? Guys, it really is. It's exciting. It's exciting we have this chance that we actually have opportunity staring us in the eyes to do something special still in a year like this where we're out. We're out. Team's out this year, right? So, but we can mess up a lot of teams. Anybody that thought we were going to tank, I hope now is enough proof the last 5 games. Like, come on, Like, I don't get Sabres fans that think we're tanking. I just don't get that thinking. I don't. I guess maybe, they just didn't play hockey. That's the best sense I can make of it. When you're on the ice and you got skates on and you're getting hit and you're hitting others, you can't think about losing. You think about surviving. Survival instincts kick in. The juices are flowing. The blood's going. Your heart's racing like crazy, and all you can think of is somehow you're in a war and you have to win. And that's all you think. That's all you think. You got a split second to think, because you think too long, you're on the ice in a stretcher anyway. So this is the way I look at things when it comes to hockey. I can't understand people that think players can plan to lose. I mean, think about it, guys. How ridiculous is that? Okposo sitting there with Tuck and they're planning how to lose the game. Does it make any sense? No. Come on. So the last 19 games, guys, I say embrace them. Take them in. Losses also. Absorb the losses fast and look for a bounce back. Anytime we lose a game, don't get too down. I'm not going to. Don't get too down, because let's see if they bounce back. Let's see the bounce back in the team. They sure showed it with Edmonton. That game in Calgary, It should be a wake-up call for all Sabres fans. I think the proof was the 2 games before, the Heritage and the Jack game, right? The Eichel game. Winning those 2 was a big wake-up call, I think. Then a big wake-up call again was Edmonton, but to actually go into Calgary after all that emotion and that letdown and win the way we did with a shutout, our first shutout of the season. I don't think we got one last year, did we? I can't remember. I don't think so. It's pretty special, If we got a shutout last year, I cannot recall it. Last year's a blur. Anyway, just things to think about, guys. Next 19 games, let's go. Let's bring it on, damn it. I'm ready. Okay, that's it. I'm rambling. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. That's it for tonight. I'm going to watch a movie, and I'm going to get these up to you as early as I can. See you then, folks.